Welcome to this week's edition of Taiwan Outlook. I'm your host, Chi-Chen Lo. The tourism market has become an important place for competition among countries in this globalized world. However, to make the tourism industry successful, you need all kinds of elements. And the hotel industry is one of such a very important key to that kind of success. In today's program, we are very delighted and honored to have one of the leaders of this field to share with her views about how to promote Taiwan's hotel industry and the tourism industry. Ms. Christine Tsung of the Grand Hotel. Chairman of the Grand Hotel, Ms. Christine, welcome to our program.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. I think the global economical change has changed so the highest and the most non-smoking industry now produced over 5,000 millions of jobs around in a year, a totally related industry. And every country is trying to get that part of the cake. So I think our government is also doing the same. And the Tourism Bureau this year, the budget alone increased 600 亿台币, which is how much? 600 million NT dollars to promote Taiwan's image and the global advertisement for Taiwan's tourism industry.
Let's start with your experience at the Grand Hotel. We know that the Grand Hotel is a hotel with a very long history, but you're also facing a lot of competitions from other new international hotels in Taiwan and all over the world. And I know you became the chairperson of the Grand Hotel in the year 2002, and you tried to renovate and rejuvenate the Grand Hotel. So far, are you pleased with the reform of the Grand Hotel?
Actually, Grand Hotel is only one. Okay, Hyatt, you go everywhere, you have Hyatt.
That's right.
But the Grand is the Grand.
Yeah, that's
you only have one Grand. And Grand still keeps the record. Guinness Book of Record have the largest lobby in the world. And it's Taiwan's history. It's antique.
That's
it's nothing compared to a restaurant. So it has retained its value. And yes, we had made changes. Yes, we had did related renovations. However, we do not do loud advertisement.
That's right.
Because there's something like an antique. You don't go to the flea market and sell it.
You mentioned that the Grand Hotel is the only Grand Hotel in the world. And so you had a brand, right? So what do you think is the most important part of the Grand Hotel brand?
Actually, it represents our country. And when in 2004, our government has a presidential inauguration party with 12 leaders around the world coming to Taiwan to join the party, and we had 5 leaders stay in the place, in the hotel. And all the state banquet, all related state leadership forums are mostly held in Grand because we have the largest convention and most elegant view and location and the history. So usually it's chosen by the state, by the government, and to hold the most, most restaurants, you have a turnaround door.
That's right.
But the Grand, you move around, you get, plenty of parking, people move around. And even the last leader forum from the African leaders, and it was held in Grand. However, we did have one dinner at one place, which is the tallest. However, find parking a problem, communication, and people has problem moving around in that kind of settlement. But the Grand has the free flow, and we have the plenty parking. We have the best view and elegant setting.
But as we know that in some people's views, your hotel is with tradition, but it's also very old in some way. So in terms of facilities, I know that you're also trying to introduce a new concepts, new facilities to the hotel. What have you been doing?
Actually, because we have different functions. Okay, Grand Hotel actually belongs to the foundation. The foundation itself is developed. It's devoted to promote the tourism industry, to help our government to promote the national harmony of the society, which is semi-diplomatic function.
So it's not a pure commercial company, you know.
As of today, it's a pure non-commercial.
Non-commercial.
It's owned by the foundation. However, we are trying to diversify and moving away some part from that function, because the market is very diverse. It's very competitive. In order to be self-sufficient, we're trying to do something different now. And however, yes, we have developed the most tourism industry student so far in Taiwan, and we are awarded by the government as the #1 tourism talent training institution.
I know that your hotel does enjoy some comparative advantages vis-a-vis other hotels in Taiwan, but you're also facing challenges and competitions as well. What do you think are the most important challenges or competition you are facing right now?
Actually, the market start to become globalized and become younger, become, you know, we are selling a product which may or may not have product loyalty anymore. And, you know, from 1952, when we first established, this is for the delight, for the rich and famous, for the only selected people. And in 1968, the Grand Hotel became the top 10 most nicest hotel in the world on the record. However, the time has changed, the government has changed, people have changed, the society has changed. So we have changed accordingly. We are not say this is only for the rich and famous anymore since 2000. It's just like the Tourism Bureau and their budget. During this period of time, and our government had increased the tourism development industry the highest. And so this Grand Hotel. And we devoted ourselves, you know, unofficially, not only training the tourism industry people, but also we helped different national, like National Lantern Day, like the food fairs and so on and so forth. So in our business itself, we have our highest cost, which to a certain degree we're talking about the high-class training, and you know, it's very service-oriented industry, and we have employees. I brought people in, and they left Taiwan for 30 years. My employee can tell their name right away.
I see.
And so it's a longevity. However, due to our labor laws and our freedom, our free country, these are very high-paid people.
That's right.
Very high-paid. By law, you have to keep them. They did excellent job, and the market has changed. We had institute a different retirement program and replaced them with younger and different people. However, in product-wise, we do a diversification.
Which country is the most important source for your hotel guests?
So far, still Japan. Japan, so far. However, 70% or more of our guests are from outside of Taiwan.
Are there any local guests now?
Yes, we are promoting, and we are getting a lot of Taiwanese never come to Grand. We are getting them. And we are using different programs like Maokong and like golf playing, like even Taipei's music and pop concerts.
That's right.
And we do on the island or off-season promotion, because you know, in this industry, especially in Taiwan, it's the high and low. We can, you know, if you are a tourist hotel. Now, a lot of hotels just, they do FIT, businessman.
That's right.
However, it's a turnaround door, it's one square room, and you get what you want and leave. And business-wise, it's fine. But however, they cannot do a thing for the image or for the advertisement of this country. And they do that. It's like selling a bread.
That's right.
Piece of bread is a piece of bread.
That's right.
A little room is a little room. However, I think we're selling something. It's national image.
Apparently, the Grand Hotel under your leadership has been trying to commercialize, or try to, to advertise your hotel. Unlike the old days, hotel just stay there and everybody knows that, so it doesn't need to promote the hotel itself. What do you think that is the most important niche in terms of advertising your hotel locally and internationally?
Actually, a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people know Taiwan. This is the Taiwan Hotel. It's like Diaoyutai in mainland China. It has its government's function. It has its image. And it has, however, when we do our advertisement, we do it through online now. Because nowadays, just media advertisement is not enough.
Internet is getting more important.
Internet is not only online, separate online. We try to promote conjoint market. In Taiwanese, we say 平台.
Platform, some sort of platform.
Yes. And because otherwise, everybody has their direct sales. And we do. We do even, we have diversified product with a brand's name on it. And pineapple cake. Now you can see Grand's brand, moon cake, and you name it, we have it. So when we do our advertisement, we don't do say, hey, come over. This is for season change. No, we do it one of a kind. And we do trade shows, of course, and we do direct online advertisement.
And how about this kind of reaching out to the tourism from Europe, from America, and other parts of the world? Have you been trying to reach out to those guests?
Yes, definitely. For that, the part of we call virgin market. So far, still to me, it's still virgin, and we have different societies which belongs to the tourism industry. We have different societies belongs to the say government and social functions society, Rotaries, lines, and we keep track of our VIPs. We hold conventions, and every time they come and they are here once for all, and they're related people. We don't do direct newspaper because we feel it's not for the hotel.
That's right.
And when you're selling a precious jewelry or antique, you don't do DMs to Kmart.
That's right. I know that your hotel every year hosts hundreds of international conferences and so on. Why do you think that those companies, schools, universities, government agencies pick your hotel as one of good value for conferences, especially international ones?
Those who came from overseas, especially we call it virgin market. Europeans, North Americans, they say, "Gee, this is one of a kind. I want to come back." What they do is during daytime they would join the forum. In the morning they can go to right behind us the Grand Mountain,
and
hiking, and they go to the club, go 50-meter swimming, and also we have tennis court. It's the only one left within the Taipei city. Very expensive land. However, they get
outdoor one.
Outdoor, so. They felt this is one of a kind experiences. We have leaders around the world. They come back and the foreign affairs says, or they say they have to they choose this one. However, our presidential suite only has one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, at times, even our 12th floor, which has the best view, the richest in Taiwan, and they they have their son's wedding held here. You know, well, they have all the choice in the world. Why would they choose Grand? And they have a good reason. And our food, our cook, they are one of a kind. The fish has to be real fresh and live. And the cook is trained from generations of gourmet eaters.
As you mentioned earlier, that hotel industry is a service-based industry. It's very important to have a high-quality service. But as we know that Taiwan has been trying to put focus on the service industry, and the hotel industry is a very important part of it. But there are competitions from other countries as well. So when we come back, we will talk about the hotel industries in Taiwan in general and what are comparative advantages that Taiwan enjoys. So don't go away. Stay with us.